I hear that people want to live here. They love it. They come here, and I feel really lucky because I do live here. This is where people come to vacation, but I get to look at those mountains every day. I love to hear people say that they feel like they're 10 years back in time, because actually here they're 100 years back in time. But that's always refreshing because we're showing history in Livingston.
That sense of history is easy to find at the Murray Hotel, a landmark that has stood in the heart of downtown Livingston for more than a century.
We're a historic hotel. We're 121 years old, and we are still quite genuine in that we haven't completely rebuilt the building. We've just rebuilt the building.
The Murray has seen generations of change, but much of its charm remains in the details, some of which haven't budged since the very beginning.
We bought the hotel and started from the bottom and just went up. The lobby is very, very genuine. We don't have spittoons anymore, but they used to always have spittoons by every chair in the lobby. But the original old front desk is still there with all of the marble around it, and the lights are original, and it's genuine.
Of course, updates have been made. Kathleen and her team found creative ways to modernize while preserving the character of the building.
So we lowered the ceilings a few inches and put all of our Wi-Fi wires and our air conditioning things all up in there, and then purchased these vintage looking chandeliers. So with that, we started getting art, and we've been collecting art for our hallways for about 5 years. Every year we add a few more pieces, but we kind of take pride in the fact that Livingston is an art community, and all 3 of our floors are covered with beautiful, beautiful art.
And behind the hotel room doors, there is something for every kind of guest.
We have rooms that range anywhere from $129 to $649. We have rooms that are just standard little hotel rooms with a bathroom. They're all very nice and beautifully decorated, but then we have the Peck and Paw suite that has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, a living room, dining room, and a kitchen. So there is something here for everybody depending on what you're looking for and how much you want to spend.
This suite in particular was Anthony Bourdain's favorite suite in a hotel he ranked in his top 10 worldwide favorites. But the Murray is more than just a hotel. The block surrounding it has grown into a destination all its own.
Well, we call ourselves the Murray Block because we are a block. And so we have the hotel, and then we have the 2nd Street Bistro, which is fine dining and really, really well done. And then attached to our other side is the Murray Bar, which has live music and dancing and just a fun, fun place to be. And then next to that is Gill's Goods, and that's just a smaller, little bit tinier restaurant area, and it opens up to the sidewalk so you can sit outside and eat. And then we go into Dan Bailey's, where we have common walls for our entire building. And so we call ourselves the Murray Block. So you can check in, you can go and have a fine dining meal, you can then go to the bar and do some dancing, you can go buy some fly fishing equipment, you can go to bed and then get up in the morning and do it all over again.
But what keeps people coming back isn't just convenience, it is authenticity.
When you come here not to watch TV, you come here because you're in this old, genuine building. You can learn history. I want them to see that. I want them to see what it was like 100 years ago here. It hasn't changed in the Murray Hotel, in the Murray Block. We're still just old and we're authentic. I'd like them to know that.